What's up, my Gen X and millennial sports fans? Welcome to Nice TV, where we talk about sports and the business behind it. I'm your big cousin, Nice Simmons, and we're going to talk about how the NFL stole Christmas in just 3 years. For decades, Christmas Day was the NBA's holiday. It was a tradition that was reliable as gift giving itself. A full day of marathons. You can see Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, LeBron James. They were all kings of the holiday. Their courts to the stage was memorable. The NBA didn't just play on Christmas, they built an empire around it, a day the league was proud to call its own. But then, in just 3 short years, the NFL decided that tradition was over. This is the story of how the NFL used billions of media dollars, ruthless scheduling, and sheer market force to dismantle a basketball institution and become the new king of a holiday sport. You know, I give it to you straight, no chaser, nice and smooth, don't go anywhere. All right, family, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you like discussions like this, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It not only helps the channel, but it helps you get more videos just like this. All right, so it was an NBA Christmas. To get a scale of this takeover, you have to appreciate what the NBA built. The league's connection to Christmas goes way back to 1947. While other leagues often went dark for the holidays, the NBA leaned in, turning the 25th of December into a showcase. For years, it featured multiple games but by 2008, there came a turning point. That's when the schedule officially expanded to 5 games, creating wall-to-wall basketball events across U.S. basketball partners, ABC, ESPN, and TNT for the first time. It created a 12-hour marathon of basketball. For generations, fans loved it. The sound of squeaky sneakers across the floor on Christmas Day, wonderful. People loved it. The league had a powerful grip on the holiday, and for the longest time, it really seemed untouchable. The NFL, on the other hand, kept a respectable distance from Christmas. The league did play in 1971 on that day, and it became one of the longest NFL games in history. Fans complained. The NFL decided to kind of stay away from it. Okay. For years, the NFL's approach was inconsistent. It would occasionally schedule a game on Christmas if the holiday fell on a day that they already played, but it was an exception, not the rule. They seemed content with the NBA owning that day. The first real shot came across in 2022. For the first time, the NFL scheduled a triple header on Christmas Day. Some of you may remember it. The results were staggering. A seamlessly meaningless game between a foreign team, the Broncos versus the Rams, pulled in over 22 million views. Let's put that in perspective. One lackluster game drew in more views than any regular NBA game. The message was clear here. The NFL didn't need the best teams to win the day. The Shield itself was more than enough. The invasion has begun, and here we are. $1 billion chess war is underway. So the NFL has confidence. They launched the direct assault. The answer is one of the most powerful weapons in the media business. They got media rights. In 2021, the NFL finalized a media deal that will be valued over $110 billion. Yeah, that's a whole lot of money, fam. This locking in the broadcast partners was astounding, and this took it to another level. With guaranteed income, the league could afford to get aggressive and plant a flag in this new territory, Christmas Day. With a massive captive audience, this was the new frontier. But the truly game-changing move was weaponizing the streaming wars. The NFL struck a landmark deal, 3-year deal with Netflix to exclusively stream 2 Christmas Day games starting in 2024. This wasn't just a broadcast, it was a strategic alignment with the biggest name in streaming, designed to monetize the holiday on a global scale. This shift in streaming is one of the biggest stories in sports right now. So, we had to talk to you about it on this channel. If you're finding the breakdown of this business side of sports interesting, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, come back, check out your cousin, man. We got a lot to talk about. We could unpack how the billion-dollar deals are changing sports forever. 2002 was a warning shot, all right? This was the year the NFL streamed their first strategy and put it to the test. The league scheduled 2 games exclusively on Netflix, Chiefs versus Steelers and the Ravens versus Texans. Would fans allow America's biggest sports behind a streaming paywall on a major holiday? Yep. The answer? Yep. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. They streamed in over 24 million views just in the US. Now compare that to the NBA. Despite having much improved years, the difference was stark. According to Nielsen, the NBA entire games brought in about 5 million views. A great number for the NBA, but just a fraction of what the NFL game drew in on a streaming service. The data tells us an undeniable story. The NFL didn't just compete with the NBA on Christmas. It completely overshadowed them. The fallout after this power shift has been immediate. For the NBA, it's been a humbling reality check. LeBron James says, hey, I love the NFL, but Christmas is our day. Weeks later, after seeing the viewership numbers, he admitted to the podcast, you guys kind of kicked our butts in that. For the NFL, this was proof of a concept. The league proved it's so powerful that it can turn any day into a football holiday, even a Wednesday, a day that has historically avoided for logistical reasons they did. They proved their brand transcends into traditional television, into this new streaming. The NFL has already announced plans for a Christmas Day header this year with the Lions. Yeah, we getting ready to turn it on. All right. And next year, we're going to hear about who they have lined up as well. The NBA, meanwhile, is entering its own new media era with reports of a new deal of $76 billion with ESPN, Amazon. It's a fight. It's a true fight. For decades, the NBA on Christmas was a cherished tradition. In a stunning 3-year blitz, the NFL turned that tradition ruthlessly into their own. It leveraged media rights, embraced the future of streaming, and flexed its unrivaled cultural muscle to conquer a new holiday. The NBA put up a fight in 2004 and saw its numbers grow, proving that this still has an appetite on the holidays. But for millions of fans, the main course is now football. Are you guys going to be joining me in football today? I want to hear from you. Make sure you guys comment and like. I'm your big cousin, Nice Simmons, talking about sports and the business behind it. Go ahead and watch one of these videos right here. I'm sure you'll like it. And until the next time, family, peace.